for a while. Not many have. To business, then. Best be quick before the Lancasters come. You have it?" Von Möllendorf nodded. "Here," he said, handing Hulda a soft leather briefcase. "Your people were most helpful. We completed the task." Silence. The soloist, blessed with the physique of a dramatic soprano and the sardonic expression of a cabaret singer, padded on stage to applause. Götterdämmerung, the twilight of the gods, the burning of Valhalla. "My dear Oberst Hulda, what a pleasure," said a voice behind him. Hulda turned and looked straight into the genial face of Reich Minister Speer. "A meeting of minds," said Speer, "one of our greatest nuclear physicists deep in conference with Hitler's most trusted adjutant. I am glad you have found each other." The minister leaned forward. "Good luck, gentlemen," he whispered. The conductor lifted his baton. Götterdämmerung began. After the concert, as Hulda headed for the exit, the little girl from the Bund Deutscher Mädel barred his way again. This time she took one of the shining brass cylinders out of the basket and held it up to him as if it were a delicious bonbon from Fassbender and Rausch. "They have asked us to offer them to everyone, in case a swift and honourable end is required, Herr Oberst," she said. "Do you know what Goethe said?" he asked her. "Death will come anyway, whether you are afraid of it or not." Oberst Hulda sighed and muttered a single word under his breath, his unique battle cry. "Neubrandenburg." He stretched out a hand towards the cylinder. One never knew. Act 1. Gold. Chapter 1. The corpse had the room to itself, a luxury in Leningrad where such bourgeois pretensions could attract jealous attention from your neighbours, even accusations of a counter-revolutionary sensibility, the kind of whisper that might elicit a midnight visit from the organs of the state. Luckily for this comrade, thought Major Oleg Nikitin, his brains are already splattered on the wall, which at least meant that the victim, one Comrade Samusod, was, unlike the rest of the city's 1 million citizens, beyond the reach of the MGB, the Ministry for State Security. Even in such a small, mud-caked room, crammed full of men perspiring into their uniforms, Major Nikitin did not pass unnoticed. His missing eye, the empty socket encircled by a scaly lava of scars, made sure of that. 4 of those MGB officers in long coats and large caps, rimmed with blue bands, poked into every grimy corner and examined every surface. They peered at the locks, the window, the exposed light bulb, the gas hob that didn't work because the gas supply didn't work either, at the filthy bucket, at the dust under the sagging bed, and in particular at the dark stain on one wall, new but dried. Looking on were 2 officers from the militia, ordinary street-level police. They were present on the orders of their superior officer, but were reluctant to do anything that might get them noticed, mute witnesses to something or nothing, whatever the MGB best required them to see. Nikitin understood their predicament. He had, after all, once been an MGB officer, doing the intimidating. The men from State Security tramped an irritable orbit around the room's centerpiece, which was a slumped body that had been tied to a wooden chair. In the right side of the dead man's head was a neat hole. Beneath it, a second one. "Comrade Major Nikitin. Oleg, is that you?" Nikitin ignored the speaker, pulled his own cap lower, and shouldered his way to an empty patch of wall in order to regard the corpse from another angle. In the early winter dusk, up here on the 4th floor of this handsome but neglected building, the watery street lamps were no help, and the flickering light bulb was already grating on his nerves. The corpse wore a grey shirt and a dark blue padded jacket, both of them open and hanging loose on its stout